This is my Burro Hualapai. I adopted her in 1989. I traveled up to Kingman, Arizona and picked her out of the holding facilities up there. Primarily adopted her for a hiking partner. They make really great pack animals. They're adapted to the desert. That's their heritage, the deserts of North Africa. Do well in the winter time, and they can haul a lot of weight, take the weight off your back. Whenever I'm out on the hiking trail, a lot of people, most everybody I encounter are really surprised to see somebody hiking with an animal. It's not too uncommon to see somebody riding a horse or a mule, but to see somebody walking with an animal, and especially a burro, kind of surprises most of the hikers that I encounter. Yeah, Hualapai and I have hiked a lot of trails here in Arizona. We go up into the superstitions usually once every year to pick apples at Rivas Ranch. I took her down the Grand Canyon one time, which is by permit, all the way to the Phantom Ranch and out in 3 days. Been in the Santa Catalina Mountains and near Tucson. Lots of wanderings around the desert, collecting firewood and different stuff like that. They really make good utilitarian animals and good companions also. Lo and behold, there's not too many people, hardly anybody takes their own pack animal down the Grand Canyon. Mostly it's backpackers and hikers, and then the people riding the mules. She was pretty startling to some of those mules as we'd be coming down the trail. I think the biggest surprise from the public when they find out about the wild horse and burro adoptions is that we do have wild horses and burros out in the public rangelands, and I think a lot of people can't believe that they can live under such conditions in the desert, trying to find food and water to sustain themselves. Well, I got started as a volunteer for BLM's Wild Horse and Burro program, obviously because of my Burro Hualapai, and I go to adoption events. I also go to a lot of nature festivals. I've taken her to public schools. Kids really love her. They love to feed her mesquite beans, which is one of their primary foods out in the desert. And so half a dozen times every year I'm at some kind of event trying to promote the program for more people to adopt these wild horses and burros. The only advice I could give is know what you're getting into. It takes some time and effort to tame and train these animals, and you've got another person to support, if you will. I would encourage anybody that would have use for a good riding horse or a good pack animal to consider a BLM wild horse or burro. They're great utility animals and very hardy and adapted to the desert Southwest.